Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Tesla report for Thursday, December 1st, 2022. Big rally on Wednesday on the heels of last week's, actually the testing of long-term support over the last few weeks, but most notably last week when we spiked below that area ever so briefly. The 168.70 to 176.81 area, long-term support, able to contain selling through Q1 and above which longer-term buying pressures can emerge over the next few months, 3 to 5 months. As I've been saying, we can push into the mid 260s as an objective, possibly by the end of January. I'll get to that in a moment. And you can see on this chart, this is the daily chart, by the way. The chart I just showed was the weekly chart. This is the daily chart showing the exact same channel structures, the bottoms, the one-year channel bottom that we've tested now over the last couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. And we closed on Wednesday above a short-term descending channel top at 187.45. And that is our daily support today, 187.45, and above which 207.01 is likely with this kind of volatility within 2 to 3 days, possibly today. Let's actually take a look at that. You can see if we've got another rally day on Thursday like we had on Wednesday, we may well reach 207.01 on an intraday basis. That is a combination 1 to 2 month channel top and 3 to 4 month descending 1/3 speed line. They come together nicely here at 207.01, and it is potentially in reach if we push or open today above 198.07. So for day traders, 187.45 floor of support, expecting at least 198.07, where you could take some intraday profits. You could trade inside that zone for a good part of the day. If we push or open today above 198.07, then expect 207.01, where we can place a weekly high, possibly top out through next week and into later December and fall off from here back into the 168.70 to 176.81 long-term support area. As I've been saying, following the test of that long-term support last week at 168.70, you could consider 207.01 to be a 1 to 2 week objective. And that is exactly what has been playing out. And so, in fact, 198.07, let me show you that. That is a short-term rising channel top based on the last 5-6 trading days. 198.07 can contain intraday buying pressures, and from there we could fall back to 187.45. If we push or open today above 198.07, then yeah, you can see how 207.01 is in reach, is likely, able to contain weekly buying pressures, and we can grow tired here into next week and fall off back into that significant 168.70 to 176.81 area. I forgot to mention at the top of the audio to please click like each and every time you watch the daily Tesla report. We also have the daily Apple report each and every day. Clicking like really helps us get found on YouTube with their algorithms. The more likes you have relative to views, the more you show up on page 1 of any search results for Tesla or Apple analysis. And subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. Subscribing will provide you notification each and every time new content has been uploaded for your viewing each and every day, the daily Tesla and daily Apple report. And please share the content, if you would, with friends and colleagues. Now, if we do close above 207.01, and once again, that would be consistent with my expectations for longer term recovery now after having tested the 168.70 to 176.81 area. I could have it illustrated here, but I'll go back and show you that if we were to close today above 207.01, I do think that by the end of January or sooner, this 263.64 region would be expected. Do I have that shown anywhere else? I do not. I have it here, as I've been saying, after having tested this long-term support, this 260s in reach by the end of January. And if we settle today above 207.01, which is right about here, I think you can see how it doesn't take a stretch of the imagination to see the mid-260s, not only by the end of January, but potentially by the end of December, where we can top out at least on a monthly basis. Let's take a look at the downside today. If we happen to break or open below 187.45, then yes, we can revisit this long-term support region between 168.70 and 176.81, which is the weekly variation of those channel structures, not the daily chart. I've got 168.70 to 176.81 all week long. And if we close tomorrow, I don't expect it, but if we did close tomorrow, Friday, the week itself, below 168.70 by a 1% margin, which is a 167.01 Friday settlement or lower on the weekly bar chart, then we enter another meaningful sell phase, another sell signal that should, over the next couple of months, yield this other channel structure at 115.85 to 127.55. I'm just sort of covering the what if scenario. If it gets ugly for whatever reason and we happen to close below 168.70 on Friday by the 1% margin, then the 110s really become our next I'll say a 1 to 2 month target. But right now, that is highly improbable. We've just come off long-term support that's been anticipated to contain quarterly selling pressures, possibly into later 23. And from here, the 260s are anticipated by the end of January, and that could be sooner if we close today above 207.01. I think that pretty much rounds it out for the day. All the minor points have been carefully chosen, 192.06, 96.44, so forth and so on, all very well suited for aggressive day traders. Of those group, of those five, it really is 198.07 that is the soft intraday pivot point, below which 187.45 in reach, above which 207.01. That is all I've got for Thursday's Daily Tesla Report. Please click like and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow with Friday's Tesla. You have a great day.